try this. Basically, bump down the bit rate, bump down the FPS, seeing if my internet can handle it. I didn't even reset the router. I did a speed test, and it said it was going full speed ahead. So far it's saying 0 drop frames. I suppose we shall see what we can see. I guess you don't really need to see, like, you know. Oh, I can zoom out even more. It's more room, but I feel like we can zoom it in a little bit. All right, well, we're at no drop frames. We do have... Man, the nicer the camera, the more stuff you see on your shirt, you know? I pick up coconut once, and my whole shirt is all, like, fuzzy. And on the old school cameras, you couldn't tell, but... All right, let me know how this is looking, you guys. I definitely need to delete that last live stream off YouTube because it's like 2 seconds long. So let's see. I think it's looking okay. Let's see. Can I delete that last one? Yeah, I don't need an 11-minute stream of nothing. So we are going to delete forever. All right, I think that's going. There's just something about 60 FPS that my internet's like, nah. But it's so stupid because it'll drop 65% of 60 FPS. But then it can do 100% of 30 FPS? It doesn't make sense. It legit does not make sense. The math does not check out. Maybe I spooked it a little bit, being like, I'm gonna cancel you guys. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. All right, and I got chat working again. Chat was all messed up the last 2 streams, so that is good. So now I just need my Twitch stuff. Let's see, I can close that. And then where's my Twitch? Nope, close that. All right, there's Twitch. I'm gonna pause me so that I don't have to deal with that. And then all I'm gonna do is promote this on Discord. Let's see. All right, posted there. I'm going to get a link for the server. All right, and then we just post that on Twitch, and then we are ready. We're just going to jump right in. Wait, you're not in the red, are you? For some reason, my Twitch dashboard shows it red, but hopefully my streaming software says I've dropped no frames, so we're gonna believe that. It won't let me pin it again. What is this world we live in? It literally won't let me pin my own thing in my own chat. What if I go to actual Twitch? Things are just not working today. Can I pin it from actual? Okay, there we go. Pin it from actual? I literally have to listen to myself. All right, there we go. I think I can officially take down... I can take down my fixing internet. Because I think we are officially fixed. There we go. Okay. Whew. We got through that. Now let's make sure this is working. Ooh, that's really close up on my face. We'll take it. We'll take a super close up, you know? Alright. Hopefully it'll pick up the game in a sec. Come on, Obs. You can do it. There you go. Alright. So here we are in good old Hillsbrad. Love me some Hillsbrad. This angle you really get to see all my pores. You get to see everything. What up, Freshman? I haven't seen you in forever. You've been keeping the streets of Sweden safe? Keeping out the riffraff? Let's see. Alright, so I can do... What up, Sinvicta? Don't you have some Pokemon cards to sell, dude? Nobody has the work ethic anymore, you know? You're supposed to be selling Pokemon cards. This generation just doesn't want to sell their cards. I'm trying to still set up my internet's been super poopy, so I'm a little scared to jump in just yet. I'm adjusting my second monitor. Okay. I think that is good. Freshman, you're adulting is what you're saying? Alright, so I was going to go run over here and do this quest, even though it's super far out of the way. And there's a million elite quests here that I definitely could do. Hold on, guys, just a sec. I know I'm muted. I'm talking to Ro. Jeez. my gosh, sorry, I guess the squirrels are going crazy out there and they're pooping on everything, so we're trying to figure out how to deal with like the 500 squirrels we have. They're like chewing up everything outside and pooping on literally everything. Ugh. We literally went out there. We have a big orange tree in our yard, and we went out there and picked up all the oranges. And then literally 30 minutes later, like 3 squirrels came in and knocked down like 12 oranges everywhere. And then now it's like, oh my god, we're just picking up oranges all day, every day, because our tree grows like 20 million oranges. And they chew up everything. They're messing with the ADU we're building. So we were just talking about trying to figure out how to deal with squirrels. I don't know what the process is for dealing with squirrels. I'm not a squirrel expert. Are you supposed to catch squirrels? Are you supposed to yell at squirrels? We love them. They're super cute, but then they poop everywhere and they chew up the oranges and leave like debris everywhere. And then it gets so nasty because all the flies come to eat the orange debris. And it's just like, oh my god, I don't know. I've never had this problem before. What are you supposed to do with squirrels? What is the squirrel the squirrel goal? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm pretty much just doing this one quest here. I don't think I want to do the elites down there. Oh boy. Squirrels, man. I mean, squirrels in California are just everywhere. It's like, I don't think it's really an animal services thing. I think it's, could maybe call a rodent company. But I feel like all they're going to do is set up traps. And then it's like, but we have the orange trees. I feel like it's just going to attract more squirrels eventually. Because it's basically a free squirrel buffet for them. Basically just run up here and kill a bunch of stuff. I also got my Gnomish Shrink Ray. Pretty cool. Got explosive sheep. I actually used one of my compact harvesters. Basically runs around and fights for you. It's really nice for caves. They're kind of annoying to make, so I'm not going to probably use them. But yeah, I made the Gnomish Shrink Ray. Watch, I'll blast this guy with it. Oh, he's level 40. This quest has level 40s? Are you serious? What level is this guy? Why are there 35 mixed with 40s? Oh, that's a specific person, it looks like. Okay. So I think I just kill these things. Yeah, I mean, we pick up the oranges every single day. The problem is he goes into the oranges. He goes into the tree to eat the oranges. And the orange trees in California grow oranges so fast that our orange tree literally has like thousands of oranges. It's crazy how many oranges grow. We're just gonna kill this bear because we don't like him. And we're gonna shrink ray him. Oh, it made me bigger. The shrink ray made me bigger. Not quite what I expected, but now my attack power is super high. Which unfortunately doesn't matter for mage. Yeah, so we'll figure out our rodent situation. I'm of the mind of like catching them, because when I grew up, we used to catch animals in like the little safe traps that they just the door flops down and catches them. Usually people do it for like raccoons, but I'm like, I feel like that would work for squirrels and just go release them somewhere else. I don't know what you're supposed to do in California with squirrels, though. I truly don't. It's illegal to catch squirrels. I mean, California has made everything illegal. It's kind of how they do it. Ooh, these guys drop heavy stone. It's kind of Awesome. The other one. Alright, I think I get these guys. Dwarf priest, get out of here. Nobody wants you. Rune of opening? Open certain Dalaran sealed containers. Well, where's the Dalarian sealed container? I'm sure it's in here somewhere, right? Alright, these guys are pretty low level, which is nice. I mean, at least at my level. Some of the quests I've been doing recently have been in the orange, so I'm glad to see one that's not. So we are level 33. Alright, they're at least dropping quest items. Ooh, a level 40 just died by Scarlet Sentry. You hate to see it. 38 to Scarlet Monk. This is why you don't group with randos, man. This is why you just don't do it, even if you want to. Hello from Italy. What's going on in Italy? I want to visit Italy pretty bad. I've heard it's pretty fantastic. Alright, well, I don't know what case we're going to be opening, but that's what we're keeping an eye out for. For some reason my enemy cast bar is doubled up again. It must have got updated or something and then reloaded the UI. I would literally be eating everything in Italy 24/7 if I lived there. Just every meal I'd be going to a restaurant. Yeah, I've heard the food is just like absolutely incredible. I don't need that guy. We're nearly on the Lobby quest. These guys get smaller as you attack them. There's so much mana because I always... all the items I get are int stam. This one doesn't even have stamina, but like, it just takes forever to get the mana back. Lots of downtime, that's for sure. But with a mage, you have unlimited escapes. You're an escape master. I ain't even bothered by these guys. Why is Homie resistant every shot? Oh my god, he's still going. He's like, I'm just gonna resist everything, why not? You know it's going to be a good day when your first frostbolt hits them. That means you're pretty much going to, like, two-shot these guys. These guys with the resist? Oh my god, did you see that? That fireball hit me even though it really didn't hit me. Oh, homie. Homie going for it. Don't mind me, I'm just eating this corpse over here. Yeah, my mod must have updated. I got rid of this cast bar down here before, but it's back. The enemy cast bar is doubled up now. Rune of Opening. My second one. I'm assuming there's just random chests around or something. I don't actually know what they're for. Oh, Alliance Strongbox. Do you guys think my, I made a C4M charge before. You think it'll work on this? Doesn't look like it. What's the point of UC4M charge? You don't even let me blow up Alliance lockboxes. What's the Alliance keeping in there? I feel like we need to know. Love when he used Frost Nova on the global cooldown, but he's already frozen. Classic. I do like farming the elementals because they, the stuff they drop is worth quite a bit. Lifeless Stone is 3. Heavy Stone is obviously good. Jagged Piece of Stone is 4. It's like they be dropping very vendor-worthy stuff. Got him. Another Rune of Opening. I don't know if we're just lucky or if these are basically worthless. TBD. TBD. Do I even need those guys anymore? Yeah, I do. I sure do. Homie's out of here. Just hear people dying in the background. Forget, can you go in here? No. You definitely cannot go in there. Yeah, Texas is pretty great. I've been to Texas lots of times. I mean, it also depends what you want to do when you're in the US. Like, do you want to see history? Do you want to do outdoor adventures? Do you want to do food? Do you want to see, like, you know, it really depends what you want to do. Because the US is, like, one of the most, like, I mean, it is diverse, but I mean, like, the different parts of the country are completely different. Like, you feel like you're in different countries, depending on what state you're in. And that has to do mostly with, like, what there is to do, what the landscape is. Obviously, people are different, but I feel like if you're visiting, for the most part, everyone's usually pretty supportive of people visiting. But yeah, there's, like, so much different stuff to do in the US, so it really depends what it is you want to do, because depending on where you go, it'll be a drastically different experience. Because the US is as big as, like, Europe or whatever, and so, like, you know, if you drive for 3-4 hours, you're going to be somewhere completely different than where you were before. It's like, there's mountains, there's desert, there's oceans, there's lakes, there's rivers, there's literally everything. There's, like, the East Coast is, like, much more historic, because that's where the U.S. kind of started. And then, yeah, people moved out west, obviously, but like a lot of the history is back east. So if you want that, like, oh, Texas is fun though. I like Texas. Everything is, as they say, bigger in Texas, which is very true. Ooh, elemental earth. I will gladly take an elemental earth. Oh, what up, dude? I mean, I personally think the best food is in New York City. Like, the thing about being a restaurant in New York City is rent is so expensive there that to make it, you have to be good. And what that literally means is that, like, every restaurant you go to, the food is insane. Like, if you're like, in the city of New York, wait, what's going on? Did he just summon somebody? What is that? I'm so confused. Did she literally just summon that? I don't have any mana. Didn't realize these guys could summon somebody. Kind of wish WoW was like that. Just summon a friend, you know? Let's use this just in case. Like, is this just a full-on other dude? I guess they have Frost Ward. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna try an explosive sheep. Alright, well, blew up the thing she summoned. I guess everybody's just summoning stuff today. I actually want to test if Explosive Sheep shared a cooldown. Ooh, another Elemental Earth. With Compact Harvest Reaper Kit, and it indeed does. So that is good to know. That wasn't a life or death situation, but... Oh, I'd just love to see all these guys get dazed using Aspect of the Pack. Watching a whole group get dazed is just like the best feeling ever. It's a taboo to break spaghetti. I was raised in a family that breaks spaghetti, but now I push it down as it starts to boil, you know? So you can get those long, long nudes. Well, I guess if they start to summon a friend, you just silence that. Man, shooting fireballs, frostballs. These guys really do it all. Frostballs. Just get out of here, dude. Nobody wants you. Alright, I guess I just need one more slave. I don't actually know what my... Oh. There he is. Speak of the devil. Why he's aggroing me through a wall is beyond me. That's how he wants to do it. A third elemental earth. Don't know if this is actually worth anything on this server, but... You know what? Let's kill this guy just to keep the good luck going, you know? Man, he aggroes from really far away. That's like super far. It's like max rank fire frostbolt. Max distance crossbolt is how far he aggroes. Starting to hit me pretty hard. Not anymore. Yeah, what are these things for? Rune of Opening? Let's see what the internet has to say. I legit don't remember. What do you say, comments? It says they do exist. They don't have anything in them. says it's not worth opening. Seems like people think it's not worth it. Trying to see if I can find one just to test out. I mean, it's probably literally not worth it. Especially with all these guys spawning so quickly. It's like there's really no reason to be trying this. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before I die trying to find a stupid box that's not gonna have anything in it anyways. Oh great, another rune of opening. I mean, I'll hold on to them, but... because I think I probably have to come back here for like one quest. I don't see any of these stupid boxes. Like, there's no way it's worth it. There is just no way. Ooh, that's the first level 60 I've seen on Horde. I know they aren't like non-existent, but there is not a lot of them. Alright, now we run all the way back. At least we're turning in 2 quests, you know? We're really gonna be a level. I need like 5,000 or 6,000. So probably not. Probably not gonna get 6,000 XP for that. What do I think I'll do if I die? I honestly don't know. I'm really hoping that I don't have to find myself in that situation. That would definitely bum me out. But I don't know. I feel like I just really want to get to level 60, so low-key would probably still try and do that. I think my next character, if I did level 1, I wouldn't be leveling professions. I would just be doing mining and skinning for money. Or probably herbalism and skinning. Probably just do that for a ton of money. Because that's kind of my problem now, is doing engineering costs money to level. And mining is so slow. Like, mining levels the slowest between herbalism and skinning. Skinning levels the fastest. Because just everything is skinnable, and you can just run by stuff and skin everything. So I'd probably just do that for money. Because I've definitely spent a ton of time leveling my engineering. Like, I'm just now a gnomish engineer. And, you know, that's really high for only being level 33. I literally like to make the death ray that I made. It takes mithril, a bunch of mithril. And I can't even mine mithril yet. Like, I'm so far ahead on my engineering. But I wanted to start getting some trinkets just because in hardcore, like, every little thing helps. So I have the gnomish universal remote, which lets you control mechanical units, which there's like no mechanical units in the game. It's basically worthless unless you're doing Nomergon. But I'm not going to do Nomergon. And they got the gnomish shrink ray, which will be good in like funny situations. It just gives you more options of stuff to do. And same thing with the like the Harvest Reaper kit. Like, that's level 35. Here, let's... Oh, it made me tiny. Decreased size and attack power, so now I'm a little mage. Look how little I am. This goblin's almost taller than me.
Ah, potential customer!
Oh, interface action failed because of add-on. That's always great to see. Love that I have an add-on that's blocking me from talking to...
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
That's just great news. Can't remember. Is deep rock salt something you just buy from a vendor? I honestly can't remember.
Glad I could...
Honestly, can't remember. like fish in general? Well, even if you're not asking me, I'm going to answer. I've learned that the reason I didn't like fish food before is because where I lived, all the fish food was really low quality. And the lower quality of fish food, the worse it is. But once you start eating at nicer places, like local restaurants and like people who actually know how to prepare fish, it doesn't taste fishy at all. And so,
What is it?
that is what I learned.
The living.
All right. So, I don't know if any of these quests, because the elixir bag
That better be good.
Yeah, so this is the elite quest.
Watch over you.
I don't know if I want to go do the elite quest. So these two are elite. Gold Deer I can't do yet. Hellkiller's Revenge, that one is so stupid. I'm not going to do that. And then, yeah, that's him. He's Hellkiller's Revenge. That's the one where you have to run to the enemy town and they, like, basically one-shot you. So I think I'm pretty much done here. I might eventually come back for the elite quests, but I think now we got to run to good old Arathi. Is it really fish if it doesn't taste fishy? Yes, it is. Oh god, the fishy taste is out of this world. Like mahi tacos in Hawaii or but really any fish I've had that's like at a real restaurant has been really, really good. And I didn't eat fish till like I was 30 because I didn't know that how you prepare it makes a huge difference. So you definitely gotta eat good fish. I am not going to the hinterlands. You can get out of here with that. These poor turtles get hunted all day, man. Literally everybody runs up and down here hunting these poor little turtles. Crab's fine. It's like pretty neutral. Or lobster too. Like really, they usually use lobster like in dishes that chicken would be fine to use too. Y'all's got any of that iron? I don't know, shrimp kind of freaks me out. I could probably eat shrimp if it was just like chopped up, but like shrimp freaks me out, man. Run, run. Half of this game is just running from town to town. Americans are freaked out by eating horses and rabbits. I'd say more so horses. Because in America, like, we're very attached to our horses. Like, it's a whole culture. Like, I don't know if in other countries there's, like, horse girls, you know? It's like an archetype here. And just, like, everybody loves their horses. Like, people make their, like, people who have horses. What? One or? I mean, I've known tons of people who, like, their whole personality is their horse. All their social media posts are their horse. All their money they're spending is their horse. All their activities involve their horse. So I think horses, like, to the average person in the U.S. is either, like, an animal that you just don't eat, or it's an animal that you have, like, a very close attachment to. And horses have always, like, you know, we're like the country of the Wild West and all that, you know? So it's like it's a big part of our history. Not saying it's not a big part of other people's history, but it's just like it's ingrained in us, like cowboys and cowgirls and all that. Ooh, can't fight those guys. I need to get to the road. I'm just gonna go to the road. I'm running over here by these red fire elementals. That doesn't seem very smart. And like a lot of people have like pictures of horses and horse art and like horse. We got movies about horses. We got like we're a big horse country for sure. It would be very weird to eat horse here. I don't know of anyone that's ever eaten horse in the country. I'm sure they've done it outside the country, but it is definitely not normal. And then rabbit is like, it's an animal that it's like, well, why are you eating rabbit? Like, because we're big on beef and chicken and turkey. But rabbit is like, it's like eating a squirrel, where it's just like, well, why did you do that? And people do have rabbits as pets. They're not as common, but I don't think people would be like freaked out if you ate rabbit as much as like I think they would be freaked out if you tell them you eat horse every day. Rabbit is more like, oh, you're eating a woodland creature. It's just kind of weird. It's like, why would you do that? And I'm not saying it is weird, but it's like that's what people would think. Like people just like, we don't have like a lot of rabbit history. Because yeah, like you're talking about Europe, I feel like you guys probably hunted rabbits and, you know, is a big part of the history there. But in the US, it's like, I mean, did we even have that many rabbits? Like maybe we had hares, but like rabbits aren't a thing like that everybody's thinking about eating all the time. Just kind of is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, and bunnies are pretty common pets here for, like, that'll be a kid's first pet a lot if you live in the country. So I think people just get attached to them. But, you know, everybody here loves beef, so I think we eat more beef per capita than like any other country. I haven't fact-checked that, but that seems like it would be true. All right, well, hopefully there's some iron coming up. I'm not going to go into the cave. I guess I have to kill a bunch of ogres here, but these guys are level 33, so I'm in the perfect spot. I'll be 34 actually pretty soon. I think I'd like to eat a rabbit, though. I don't know if I've ever had it. I don't know if I've ever had rabbit. Cats are cool. I'm definitely a dog person, for sure. I mean, we've had cats, but I don't know. I got tired of cleaning out their kitty box. And they have a tendency to get out and get eaten by coyotes. Not that dogs don't. Dogs get eaten by coyotes all the time here. Literally everyone knows someone who's had a dog eaten by a coyote in California. Yay! That was a quick level. Alright, so I got that. I mean, I feel like just 2% would be good. I'm gonna double check. There was a build that I really liked online. I'll double check it later before I spin that talent point. All right, well, I got that quest. I think I'm actually gonna run to town before I spend too much time here, because there might be other quests. Ooh, now that one's yellow. It used to be orange. We got a couple quests there that are yellow, so we're gonna go get that flight point. Should be pretty good. It's always interesting the studies they do on cat people versus dog people. Like, I always find science interesting. So it's like, you know, you can always say like, oh, cat people do this and dog people do that. But I'm like, but what do the studies actually say? And they do a lot of studies on, like, if you consider yourself a cat person or a dog person, and like different personality traits and stuff. And it's like they're like actual scientific studies. I can't remember exactly the thing off the top of my head, but I thought that was, I always find those kind of studies interesting. Like people who drive certain brands of cars. Like everyone can be like, oh, someone who drives this type of car, they're probably a terrible driver. Like people love to just like make up stuff like that based on their own personal experiences, which is like such a small percentage of the real world. But I actually like studies that are like, we'll look at like the types of cars that get the most tickets, and the types of cars that get in the most accidents, and the types of cars that get impounded the most. And like, I don't know, I find that stuff so fascinating, because it's like, you know, you can never generalize people. You can't be like, oh, you drive this car, so you're this personality. Obviously, you can't do that. But I always find it interesting to to look at stats and studies like that. Like even on this with like the classes that die and stuff, like it's so funny to see like who's killing the most classes. Like warriors are 20% of the deaths, rogues are 16%. I don't think this counts for per capita, but like in like the average level, so priest, shaman actually gets to the highest average level, it looks like. But I just love stats and like generalizations and stuff, like just based on the numbers. Or not generalizations, but like trends, I guess. So I think it's just super cool. I love stats. Like I'm always digging into like our YouTube stats, and like just any stat I can find, I'm all about it. Ooh, giant plains creeper. Let's just scoop him up. Oh, Joseph, it's not ignorant. Yeah, this is World of Warcraft Classic, like Greg's saying in chat. The original game came out in 2004. Then they re-released it as WoW Classic a couple years ago. I don't want your stupid ass. Get out of here. And then they just came out with WoW Classic Hardcore, which is basically if you die, you're dead. And the thing about WoW is there's so many gimmicky ways to die, and like doing instances where you get the better gear and stuff, like very high chances of dying. And I have been loving it. So currently I'm level 34, level 60 is the max. So I don't know total XP wise like what's technically halfway, but level wise I'm halfway. I'm supposed to be going up here. There's a spooky farm over there. Nobody wants that. But if anyone wants to join the guilds, you just go on Defias Pillager as Horde, Hardcore. And if you do /who Husky, anyone that's in the guilds, this is the name of the guild, Husky is back. It's just me and Critney Fears right now is logged in, but anyone can invite you. And we've been having some fun. We have definitely been having some fun. Someone in the guild hooked it up, so I have some Mage Weave bags, so I actually have storage. I was literally using wool bags forever. And yeah, I mean, yeah, even that, like I love mage classes in games. Like anything that's a mage or caster, I always try it first because they're either super overpowered or super terrible. Like a mage class is one of the classes that's really hard to balance correctly because it's like you have spells that control people, you have spells that get you out of situations. Like so, it's either really good or just really bad. I think in WoW, it's like on the better side for sure. And even playing Baldur's Gate, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be a caster. And then, like, all my friends who were, like, super edgy, like, cool kids, they all played rogues. And it's like every single one of them played a rogue. And so, you know, it's generalizations, but it's still kind of fun to be, like, looking at those numbers and, like, trying to see if there's any trends on, like, what kind of classes people play. Or even what race they play in the game, like if they're Alliance or Horde or whatever. I find it to be pretty fun. And I'm always looking up, like I'm always obsessed with like whatever game I'm playing. I love to know what characters are being played the most. So like Apex Legends has a really good tracking site for like what characters are popular when, and I'm so fascinated by like what characters are popular when and why and at what rank. And same thing with WoW. I don't know if they have good WoW hardcore tracking yet, but I find it super fascinating. I'm gonna have to definitely abandon some quests. This one wants me to go to Desolus. This one wants me to go to Stranglethorn. You know what, I'm gonna abandon this one. Screw killing those things. I'm gonna abandon this one too. Alright. Well, I don't know if I want to make this place my home yet. It's pretty close to Undercity. Because I eventually need to turn in my quest in Desolus. And I'm slowly collecting quests for Stranglethorn Vale because I don't want to go there until I'm a little...
Well met.
A little higher level. Okay, so I'm not going to do...
What are you looking for, Mother?
I'm not gonna do
Bravo.
my
What are you
home
looking
here
for?
yet. Tasty omelet. Roast raptor. Roast raptor would probably be pretty good for leveling, actually. I'm gonna hold on,
Well,
though.
friend.
My cooking is another thing that I leveled up quite a bit.
Speak, friend.
Alrighty. Oh man, here's an instance you can't go in. This is sad, Panda.
Hello.
Oh my god, stuff you can never buy. So sad. So sad. Although getting exalted takes for freaking ever. Increases damage healing by 12, restores 4 mana for 5 seconds. Oh my god, I would love this stuff. It's such a good trinket for hardcore. Absorbs damage. What happens if I try and go in here? Oh, they don't even give you the benefit of saying, sorry, you're playing hardcore.
Speak quickly. No time.
Oh, it actually looks like my friend is in town early, so I'm actually going to go pick them up real quick.
Hail.
So, super short stream for a sec, I guess. We were just getting started. Good to see everybody. So, I will, if I have time, I'll stream in just a little bit. Wasn't expecting that. But hey, we at least made it here. And actually, I'm going to Hearthstone Deathless, so my thing will be ready. Let me see if anyone I know is actually streaming. Are Battlegrounds even available in hardcore? No. No, they're not. Alright, well, for now, I'm going to send you guys to Artosis. Just go tell them, hey. I know it's not many, but... Alright, well, that's super short. If I have time... I know, Macho, it's only been, what, an hour? Less than an hour. But I gotta go pick up my friend. So... we're going to do that, and I will maybe see you guys tonight. We'll see. All right, later.